Greetings, salutations, good day, and hi, and welcome to the finale of the IndieCar 7th Series. We have 3 rounds left in this 12-race series. Round 10 will take us through the West Virginia mountainside for a road race at Summit Point Motorsports Park. Round 11 is the last oval race of the series, which will take place at Kentucky Speedway. And the final round, we're going to attempt a street race once more at the streets of Long Beach. If you're just joining, hello, and thanks for watching as we get set for a really fun finale. Plus, we have an announcement at the end of the stream. There's an announcement at the end of the stream. Well, not just the preview for the next series on this channel, but there's also going to be an announcement for something really big, so be sure to tune in at the end for what the hell may be going on with this channel in the upcoming months. Anyway, here's the classification for oval races. Shigeru Ui leads by just 2 points over Hikasa Tomoshika. Delutaya is third in the classification, 11 points behind Shigeru Ui. Fourth is Ayami Sensei with 125, and Milky Queen is at 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like there's only 10 drivers that are still in contention for oval races. Just about everyone is still in it because there's for the road and street classification, because there's 2 such races left. Kagura Mea, of course, the road course specialist, leading by 6 points over current overall points leader Kamishiro Natsume with 120. Kiyomi Pyon-Pyon, Kiki, 117. Lily Hopkins, 103. Koopa Fortuna, 95. That's your top 5 for road and street classification. Overall points standings, Kamishiro Natsume barely clinging on to a 2-point lead over Kagura Mea. Natsume wants to become the first 2-time IndyCar champion. Kagura Mea is second with 190 to Natsume's 192. Kiki finally wants to have a championship, an overall championship. She's just 17 points behind Natsume at 175. Hikasa Tomoshika, after winning at Rio de Janeiro, moves up to 4th with 170. Nacho Neko, Series 5 champion, just 1 point behind Tomoshika at 169. Bottom of the standings. Notice the names in bold. These are the 34 names that are within 142 points. That's the equivalent of 2 race wins plus 2 poles. The bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are outside of those points, so if they fail to score, fail to qualify for the next race or whatever, then they're out already. Marco Kyoho, second to last with 3 absences, not having a good series after winning Series 6. 30 points to Hanaka Katone's 26, and Hanaka Katone is supposed to be the VTuber driver of the project. Anyway, let's go ahead and open things up here. Let's open up the game and try go through qualifying for the round 10 race at Summit Point Motorsports Park, somewhere in West Virginia. Yes, the aptly named Summit Point, West Virginia. It's a 2-mile circuit, 10 turns, 3.22 kilometers, 2 miles exactly. And they'll be racing 20 laps. Full 100% damage multiplier for this race, and at Kentucky, 60% for Long Beach. That's the plan. Sorry for the spoiler alert. And let's see if we can actually have a proper qualifying lap and keep a grid without crashing the game as we load the circuits. Yes, that's exactly what this track looks like. 10 turns of fun. Most challenging having to be turn 1, after the long straightaway, where one mistake and you might find yourself going out of the grid. I at least want to see everyone look good. Make sure nothing crashes here, and let's see Hinata, and hopefully the game doesn't crash during the qualifying. And as I say that, of course, there's going to be a random crash for this software. Anyway, go through turns 1, 2, 3, and then approach 4, 5, 6, the tip of the circuit. Turns 6 and 7 are apparently called the carousel, and here comes Hinata going around those two turns, and then we go through 8, 9, turn 8, turn 9, slightly curved long straightaway, and then soon you'll reach turn 10, and you're home free. That's a quick lap at Summit Point, and you've got to do that 20 times in this race. Let's finish. Let's see qualifying as whoops! Tenjin Kotone fails to qualify, and this game seems to be holding up. It has survived qualifying. Let's see if we could survive the actual race as we strike out Uno. Kiki, I'm afraid, misses out on this race. Annie, Kitanya, and Tenjin Kotone miss out on the cut. Are any of the 5 names among the bottom of the standings? No. Kitanya, no. And Tenjin Kotone also within 142 points, so they're still technically in it, but neither of them are even gonna race here. As we see who will be pole for this race, that's Nakamiya Hinata, the one we featured in the qualifying stage. Hinata gets pole, followed by Suzuki Hina. Don't confuse these two names. Hinmorianzu's third. Next is Kagura Nana, and then Pikami and Koopa. Healthy, Chibi, and Milky. Lumi, Vienna, and Gerudo. Nina, Hanaka Kotone, and Temako. Nimu, Tamari Mari, and Girl DM. Harry Tenten, Soyapoi, and Aimi. Lily Hopkins, Delutaya, and Natsume. Natsume starting up deep in the grid. Tanaka Hime, Sarway, Bao. And finally, Miyakari, Shigure, Urian, Snuffy. Grid is set. We're going to race 30 laps here. All cars should look fine. Scan through the grid, make sure everything looks good. If a car is broken, they won't get to race. They'll be marked with a DNS for did not start and not score, but everything looks good. We're going to let everyone know that we're about to begin round 10 at Summit Point. The second to last road/street race. All right, and it's up. Let's put in the music. Let's get to racing. Ace car, lead everyone off. We'll skip much of the pace lap to just at the carousel. Take us through turns 8 through 10. And then we'll be set to begin here. Second to last road and street race. This is an actual road race. And on to turn 10 and on to the home stretch. We are set to begin here. IndyCar 7th Series finale, commencing with round 10 at Summit Point. And we are green. We're green. Let's do this. Already some debris popping off as the cars approach the very tight first turn. Someone loses her front wing. Hinata jumps ahead of Kagura Mea. Suzuki Hina is trying to quickly approach, but here comes Cooper Fortuna in 4th and Hanamori Healthy in 5th. Bit risky right there by Nemu as they approach the carousel. That's these two turns, 6 and 7. That's I've pointed out during qualifying. Everyone seems to be doing pretty good here, but this is only lap 1. As Hinata, Kagura Mea, and Suzuki Hina will be marked your top 3 after this opening lap. So Mari almost losing control. No rear wing for her. As you see Soyapoi, Tanakahime, and Kamishiro Natsume hitting. Not a good start for the points leader heading into today's finale, as Kagura Mea, the Series 1 champion, trying to chase after Hinata, wants to break her long drought. Her only win, as you may have heard like a couple dozen times, is that her only win is at, what's it called? Ooh, the Indy 500 in 2021, which clinched her the championship, and that's been around, won't do anything good for her. As Suzuki Hina moves up to the lead. Milky Queen 2nd, Koopa 3rd, Vienna 4. Actually, Vienna trying to make the approach, but spins out control in the first turn and loses a couple spots. And more cars make their way around the first turn. More cars are pitting. Ooh, Delutaya among the backpack of the grid for this race. And Tenten has lost her rear wing and her engine cover. Can't bring back your engine cover, but you'll need it. But you can have your rear wing restored, but it'll take time, extensive time in pit. As Suzuki Hina makes her way around turn 1 again. Milky Queen, Hinamori Anzu 3rd now. As a car has fallen. Oh, that is unfortunately Suzuki Hina's streaming partner Tanakahime goes into the void. I told you we would see some drivers make a mistake on turn 1 and drop into the void, and Suzuki Hina's good friend Tanaka Hime falls victim to the trap. We'll get marked void. The gap between Suzuki Hina and Milky Queen 2.7. And 24 are within the lead lap. It's a 20-lap road race, so you can be 2 laps behind at the most and still be good. These drivers make it through okay. Milky Queen wants a second race to series to help her cause for a championship, a gold star to go along with her silver star. Silver star for winning the Indy 500. Gold stars are for series champions. Hina, Milky, Anzu. Hanaka Katone is left behind. And 1010 is way back there in 29th. Quarter of the way through this race as we lose another car. Oh, Chibidoki, unlucky. That's the first turn error. And so she drops out of the race as well. Yeah, just these two. Just these two. I was worried there may have been another car that dropped, but no. It's still just these two. So Chibi goes into the void. Hina still leads by a couple seconds, almost 3 over Milky. Lumi goes up to 4th at the expense of Vienna. IME having a bit of issue with the first turn, but within the track. So, and luckily there's no cars in the way to impede her progress. So she's still doing fine at 10th. Hina still leads. Hina from pole, currently struggling at 18th. An issue by Lumi around the turn 1. Anzu is just behind Milky Queen. But Milky Queen tries to increase the gap between these two. So nothing doing on that overtake attempt by Anzu-chan. As Hina continues to lead. Suzuki Hina's only race win in IndyCar, Baltimore Series 5. Tanaka Hime yet to have a race win, as far as I can tell, as far as I can recall. As we're dealing with stream issues. A lot of dropped frames. Dropped frames. Ah. Stream issues. Okay, I don't think much has occurred since the issue with buffering. Stream seems to be holding. As on to almost messes up on the turn one. Vienna's dealing with lapped cars. Oh dear, here come the dropped frames again. As Hina continues to lead. Well, we've gone over the halfway point, so this race is official. Like 1 lap ago. As frames continue to drop. I'm experiencing dropped frames still. Please excuse me as we're dealing with technical issues. After this race, I'll have to bring in a new stream link. As we seem to have lost a car. Unfortunately, Bao is out. More frames are dropping. Hina and Milky Queen are neck and neck with each other. And Milky Queen goes ahead. Milky Queen has taken the lead with 6 to go. Milky Queen, Hina, and Anzu, while we're still dealing with stream issues, please excuse the frustration. Oh, thank goodness. Milky Queen, her lead is 4.001 seconds with 5 to go. I'll have to put a new stream link after this race, most certainly. After the race is over, I'll take time to check my stream settings, and then we'll get to rounds yada and yada, 11 and 12. So please be patient. One moment. Milky Queen just exiting the carousel. Just through turn 9, on through turn 10, and then we'll have 3 to go. If you're just joining, we'll do a reset of the stream. I'll put a new stream link with the last 2 rounds. As we see Suzuki Hina run into Milky Queen in such a rude way. Milky Queen was having a good last few laps, but Suzuki Hina had to impede Milky's progress. So I guess Lumi will take advantage of that with 3 to go. Don't mind the Nina car, Nina Natsume has lapped. And these two will understandably pit, and with 2 to go, Lumi will lead. And Moyanzu will go up to 2nd effective. And Shigeru Ui, 3rd. Lumi leads over Hinamoyanzu by 6.174. Vienna and Sarway are 4th and 5th respectively. And we still just have the 3 casualties in this race. Oh, Natsume. Hitting again. I think I can hold. The connection seems to be looking fine. The connection seems to be looking fine. I'm looking at my second computer in the YouTube studio and OBS, and no dropped frames as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to see if I can hold here. 1 lap left. Wow, that went by fast. Here comes Lumi. Oh, mistake. Anzu getting closer now as they both approach the carousel. But Lumi remains ahead, and I don't think Anzu will have enough to catch up to Lumi. And here comes Lumi onto the front stretch. That will do it. Lumi is your winner at Summit Point. That is her second IndyCar win. Anzu second, and Shigure Ui will help her cause in the championship contention for the third place finish on another road course. Lumi, Anzu, Ui, your top three. Thankfully, the connection did hold in these last couple laps, so I'll take that as consolation. Lumi wins by 1.621 seconds over Anzu, winning time 21:11.966. Another top 10 finish for Delutaya, but I feel like she could have finished higher to perhaps help her chances at the championship. Tamari Mari and Soya Poya are both good. We're waiting for Mari to finish here. Oh, we don't have all day. We've already lost a bit of time due to connection issues, as we'll go ahead and mark down the top three. Lumi, a second win. Anzu still yet to win, but another podium anyway. And Shigure Ui finishes third. Whereas Lumi on the medal counts, second win for her. Anzu, nothing but second places as her podium finishes. 4 podium finishes. Oops, all second placers. And Shigure Ui gets her 9th podium. 4th, third place finish. As we're gonna... Oh yes, put in the points. Lumi, Anzu, Ui, Vienna, Mirai Akari, Sarwe, Nana, Hina, Delutaya, Rudo, Hinata, Hanaka Kotone gets points, finishing 12th. But no Moriko Kyoho, so that's going to put her at the bottom of the standings. Can you believe it? From champion one year to perhaps a wooden spoon in the next year. From one series to the next series, I meant. IndyCar is 4 series a year, roughly. So, Koopa finishes 13th. Demiko, Pikami, Milky. Stuck having to finish 16th, 1 lap behind. Just 13 cars finished all 20 laps. Natsume, a difficult 17th. Lily. And then Nemu, Snuffy, Healthy, Ray 1010 gets points. And then IME. DM, Mari, Soya, and that's your 27 points scorers. Bao, Accident, Chibi, Void, Hime, Void. And I may have lost a name or three. Amy finished 23rd. Nina finished 24th. And then DM 25, Mari 26, Soya 27, Bao, Chibi, and Tanaka Hime. That's all 30 names here, and this race will be official, even though it's hard to see like the middle half of the race. Points go in, please. So, a whole crap ton of names will not score, and we do have 5 DMQs and 5 absences, so everything looks good. Hinata, where is she? There she is, but she is well outside the points, so that's it for her championship hopes. Neko Kamiyama exactly 142 behind, but that's going to be several names out of contention, unfortunately, which does include Mariko Kyoho, who's now bottom of the standings, will not repeat as champion. She's out of contention for the championship. 31 names remain in contention. Annika Tone improves to 38th, but not enough to save herself. And Nekarine is 142 behind. That's whatever. 13 names. 13 names. 13 names remain in championship contention. Lumi becomes the new championship leader. Lumi Tuber, the Finnish Lumi, with her victory here at Summit Point. Like, I don't believe this. Where was she? Where was she? Not even in the top 10, and she vaults her way to the points lead. Wow, that's amazing. Of course, she leads neither classification. Shigure Uri leads in ovals, and Natsume leads in road and street courses. But wow, Lumi, 22-point lead over Shigure Ui. And Natsume third with 201. Kagura Mea fourth, 190. Absence, and Delutaya fifth with 183. So 13 cars are within 70 points of each other. As we shall move on. Hello, anyone there? I am getting dropped frames again. I'm gonna put a new stream link, and check my connection on OBS, and then we'll get to rounds 11 and 12. So please be patient. I'll come back.